Understanding real estate sales and the sales process involves having a comprehensive knowledge of how properties are marketed, sold, and purchased. Prospecting. Identifying potential clients and leads through various marketing and advertising techniques, including online ads, social media marketing, and open houses. Lead generation. Collecting and organizing leads for further communication and follow-up. Qualifying leads. Evaluating leads to determine their level of interest, motivation, and ability to purchase a property. Presenting properties. Showing prospective buyers properties that meet their needs and interests. Negotiating. Working with buyers and sellers to reach an agreement on price, terms, and conditions of the sale. Closing. Finalizing the transaction, including paperwork, title transfer, and payment. Understanding the sales process is critical for real estate agents, as it allows them to effectively market and sell properties, build relationships with clients, and manage the many steps and details involved in a successful transaction. Learning sales skills and techniques is essential for success in real estate sales. Effective sales skills and techniques can help real estate agents to build relationships with clients, communicate effectively, and close deals. Active listening. Paying close attention to the client's needs, concerns, and preferences and using this information to tailor the sales process to their specific needs. Communication. Clear and effective communication is essential in real estate sales. This includes the ability to clearly explain the sales process, the property features, and the transaction details to clients. Effective time management skills can help real estate agents to prioritize tasks, manage their workload, and meet deadlines. Follow-up. Follow-up is a critical component of successful real estate sales. Respond quickly to their inquiries and provide them with helpful and professional support. Be transparent. Be honest and transparent in your business dealings. Keep your clients and customers informed about any challenges or issues that may arise, and work collaboratively to find solutions that benefit everyone. Stay in touch. Keep in touch with your clients and customers through regular follow-ups, newsletters, or other communications. This will help you stay top of mind and build stronger relationships over time. Define your target audience. Be clear about who your ideal customers are, what their needs are, and where they are in the buying process. Qualify your leads. Determine which leads are most likely to convert into customers by assessing their level of interest, budget, and decision-making authority. Nurture your leads. Don't give up on leads that aren't ready to buy right away. Stay in touch with them through targeted email campaigns, newsletters, and social media posts. Identify your target audience. Determine who your target market is, and tailor your marketing efforts accordingly. Use high-quality photos and videos. High-quality photos and videos are essential for showcasing the property in the best possible light. Ensure that your property is listed on relevant platforms, and that the descriptions and images are compelling and accurate. Leverage email marketing. Email marketing can be a highly effective way to reach potential buyers or renters. Partner with real estate agents. Partnering with real estate agents can be an effective way to reach a wider audience and leverage their existing networks. Ensure that you have a strong relationship with real estate agents, and provide them with all the necessary information and marketing materials. Highlight unique selling points. Identify and highlight the unique selling points of the property, such as location, amenities, or design features. This will help to differentiate the property from others on the market, and make it more attractive to potential buyers or renters. Measure and refine. Continuously measure the effectiveness of your marketing efforts and refine your approach based on what works best. This will help to ensure that your marketing efforts are optimized for maximum effectiveness. F. Negotiating deals and contracts can be a complex process, but with the right approach and preparation, it can also be a rewarding one. Here are some tips to help you negotiate effectively. Prepare. Before entering into any negotiation, it is important to do your research and understand the other party's position and interests. This includes researching their background, understanding their goals, and determining what their ideal outcome would be. This will help you to better anticipate their needs and preferences and develop a negotiation strategy that is tailored to their specific situation. Establish your goals. You should be clear on what your goals are for the negotiation, including what you are willing to give up and what you absolutely must have in order to consider the deal successful. Be prepared to be flexible, but also be clear on what your bottom line is. Listen. One of the most important skills in negotiation is the ability to listen actively. This means paying attention to what the other party is saying, asking questions to clarify their position, and demonstrating empathy and understanding for their concerns. By doing this, you will build rapport and trust, which can help to facilitate a more productive negotiation. Communicate clearly. In addition to listening, it is important to communicate clearly and effectively. This means being concise and to the point, avoiding jargon or overly technical language, and using active listening skills to ensure that you understand the other party's perspective. Stay calm. Negotiations can be emotionally charged, but it is important to remain calm and composed throughout the process. This means avoiding emotional outbursts, being respectful of the other party's perspective, and avoiding personal attacks or insults. Be creative. Negotiations often require creative problem solving, and it is important to be open to alternative solutions and compromises that may not be immediately apparent. Brainstorming and exploring different options can often lead to a more satisfactory outcome for both parties. Follow through. Once a deal has been reached, it is important to follow through on your commitments and ensure that all parties involved are held accountable. This will help to build trust and goodwill for future negotiations. Closing transactions is the final stage of a real estate deal, and it is important to approach this process with care and attention to detail. Here are some tips to help you successfully close transactions. Communicate clearly. Throughout the closing process, it is important to communicate clearly with all parties involved, including the buyer, seller, attorneys, and lenders. Be sure to provide regular updates on the status of the transaction, and be responsive to any questions or concerns that may arise. Review documents carefully. Review all documents related to the transaction carefully, including the purchase agreement, title report, and closing statement. Ensure that all details are accurate and that there are no discrepancies or errors that could delay the closing process. Coordinate with third parties. The closing process often involves coordinating with third parties, such as attorneys, title companies, and lenders. Be sure to provide all necessary information and documentation in a timely manner to ensure that the process proceeds smoothly. Address contingencies. Most purchase agreements include contingencies that must be addressed before the transaction can close, such as a home inspection or mortgage approval. Ensure that all contingencies have been satisfied before proceeding with the closing. Prepare for closing costs. Closing costs can include a variety of fees and expenses, such as title insurance, appraisal fees, and attorney fees. Be sure to prepare for these costs in advance and ensure that all parties are aware of their responsibilities for paying them. Conduct a final walkthrough. Before the transaction closes, conduct a final walkthrough of the property to ensure that everything is in order and that any agreed-upon repairs or modifications have been made. Sign documents. Once all parties have agreed to the terms of the transaction and all contingencies have been addressed, sign the necessary documents to close the deal. Be sure to follow all legal and regulatory requirements, and ensure that all parties receive copies of the signed documents. By following these tips, you can help ensure a smooth and successful closing process for your real estate transactions.